Cats do apologize to humans. The problem is, they almost never do it in ways people recognize. And that misunderstanding matters more than most owners realize, because the moments you dismiss as random, or worse, punish, may actually be your cat's only attempt to repair trust after tension. In this video, we'll reveal the subtle apology signals cats use, why those behaviors are far more emotional than they appear, and how your response can either strengthen the bond or quietly damage it over time. If your cat has ever stared at you after doing something wrong, followed you in silence, or suddenly become unusually affectionate after conflict, there is a deeper message hidden in that behavior, and most owners are getting it completely wrong. If your cat seems cold after being scolded, or starts acting in ways you do not fully understand, you may be missing the exact moment they are trying to make things right, and the longer that goes unnoticed, the more trust can fade without you even realizing it. Let's start with the one signal hiding in plain sight. Number 1. The slow blink after conflict. Have you ever caught your cat staring at you after knocking something over, scratching the couch, or doing something they know changed the mood in the room, and then slowly closing their eyes? Most owners see that moment and think nothing of it. But in feline behavior, that slow blink is not random. It is one of the clearest social signals a cat can use to reduce tension. From a behavioral science perspective, direct staring without blinking can feel threatening to cats. So when your cat chooses to look at you and then slowly shut their eyes, they are doing something vulnerable on purpose. They are signaling that they do not want conflict to continue. Research from the University of Sussex found that slow blinking is a real form of positive communication in cats, especially in bonded relationships with humans. In other words, your cat may be trying to soften the emotional distance between you and them. What should you do with that information? Blink back slowly. Do not move toward them too fast. Do not keep using a harsh voice. Just soften your face, relax your body, and return the blink. That tells your cat their message was received. It is a tiny action, but it can change the whole emotional outcome of the moment. And be honest, has your cat ever done this right after tension? If yes, comment 1. If not, comment 0. Number 2. The headbutt that means more than affection. Another sign most people misunderstand is when a cat walks up and presses their forehead into your hand, arm, or face after a stressful moment. Many owners think it is just a cute demand for attention, but right after conflict, that headbutt can mean something much deeper. Cats have scent glands around the forehead, cheeks, and chin. When they bunt or headbutt, they leave pheromones behind. In everyday life, that behavior is affectionate, but after tension, it becomes a repair ritual. Your cat is trying to remark the bond. They are replacing the emotional discomfort in the room with a familiar scent message that says safety, connection, and belonging. This is why timing matters. If your cat comes to headbutt you after you raised your voice or showed frustration, do not push them away. Let them do it. Speak softly. You can even offer one finger or the side of your hand so they can rub against it comfortably. That response helps your cat feel that the relationship is still secure. To your cat, this is not just physical contact. It is reassurance. Number 3. They bring you a toy as a peace offering. Have you ever found your cat's favorite toy dropped right next to you after a tense moment? Maybe it was on the bed, by your feet, or placed beside you on the couch. Most people assume the cat wants to play, but in many cases, especially after conflict, this gesture can mean much more. Cats do not usually carry objects to please humans the way dogs do. When a cat brings something important to you, there is often emotional meaning behind it. In animal behavior, offering an object after stress can resemble what researchers call reconciliation behavior. Your cat may be giving you something valuable from their world as a way to reconnect. It is their version of saying, "Let's make this better." That matters because cats often attach comfort and security to certain objects. So if your cat picks up a favorite toy and places it near you after tension, do not ignore it or toss it aside immediately. Pick it up gently. Acknowledge your cat. Speak in a calm tone. You do not even need to turn it into play if they are not in a playful mood. What matters is that you show them their gesture reached you. Want me to do part 3 after this? Comment 2. Number 4. They lick your hand or face to repair the bond. Another deeply misunderstood behavior is grooming you after conflict. If your cat jumps onto your lap and starts licking your fingers, chin, or hand after a stressful interaction, that is usually not random affection. In cat social groups, allogrooming is selective. Cats do not groom everyone. They reserve it for individuals they trust. Scientists who study feline social behavior have found that grooming helps reduce social tension and reinforce bonds. That means when your cat grooms you after conflict, they may be trying to calm both themselves and the relationship. The best response is simple. Stay still. Lower your energy. Let the moment happen without forcing more contact. That gentle pause tells your cat they are safe with you again. Are you team they bring toys or team they lick your hand? Comment A or B. Number 5. They roll over and show their belly after tension. Have you ever scolded your cat only to watch them suddenly flop onto their side and expose their belly? Most owners misread this moment completely. They assume the cat is being playful, dramatic, or inviting a belly rub. But in many cases, that exposed belly is actually a vulnerable peace signal. A cat's belly protects the most vital organs in their body. In the wild, exposing that area is risky. That means when your cat rolls over right after tension, they may be trying to de-escalate the situation by showing they are not a threat. It is less like asking for touch and more like saying, "Please do not stay upset with me." This is where many owners make the relationship worse without realizing it. They reach down to rub the belly, the cat panics, swats, or bites, and now the owner thinks the cat was being aggressive, but the cat was not asking to be touched. They were offering vulnerability. The right response is to stay calm, lower your voice, and maybe give a slow blink back instead of reaching in. That way, your cat feels understood instead of exposed. If you've ever misunderstood this signal before, comment 8. Number 6. They follow you quietly from room to room. The final sign may be the most emotional of all. After a tense moment, does your cat start quietly appearing wherever you go? Not meowing, not asking for food, not demanding touch, just sitting nearby in silence. This behavior is often overlooked because it is so subtle. But from a bonding perspective, it may be your cat's strongest attempt to repair the connection. In behavior science, staying physically close after conflict is a form of proximity maintenance. It is seen in socially bonded animals that want to restore safety without forcing direct interaction. Your cat is not being clingy. They are choosing not to leave you. And for an animal that values distance and independence, that choice means everything. So do not ignore it. Let them stay near you. Speak softly. Give them time. Sometimes the deepest apology your cat can offer is simply their silent presence. Want the outro next? Comment D for the full version. Now that you know more about how cats apologize to humans, one thing becomes clear. They are not ignoring conflict the way many people think. They are trying to repair it in the only language they have, whether it is a slow blink, a quiet headbutt, a toy left at your feet, or simply following you from room to room. These small behaviors are often your cat's way of saying they still want closeness, safety, and trust with you. And once you understand that, you start seeing your cat very differently. What once looked random starts to look deeply emotional. What once seemed cold starts to feel incredibly sincere. In many cases, your cat is not being distant at all. They are reaching for you in silence. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Have you ever noticed one of these apology signals in your own cat? Share your own experience, because your story might help another cat owner understand their pet in a whole new way. And if this video helped you see your cat with more empathy and clarity, remember to subscribe to our channel for more videos that help you understand what your cat is truly trying to tell you.